Hello everyone. Today in this video, we will be talking about teaching shapes in early years, why it is important, what all activities or games you can do with your children to give them rich, meaningful experiences that can further enhance their knowledge and understanding of this important concept. I will also be giving you some suggestions how you can use different materials, household objects, and different strategies to solidify their knowledge and experience. So let's start. We all know that children are by nature very curious and they like to explore their environment. They notice different shapes around them, even if they are not able to name them. They do take time to learn about different properties of each shape, their features. But when they play with different shapes, manipulate the material, this expands their knowledge. And this can further help in many areas of learning. So right from the beginning, we as a team of parents and teachers must work together and provide them interesting ways and means through which these children can learn the different shapes and also compare and create different shapes of their own. Children learn to use their observation skills to identify different shapes, and if right kind of activities and games are planned for them, they will enjoy their learning of different shapes, comparing different shapes and grouping similar shapes together. So we all know that observation and categorization are key skill areas in science. So the first game that I am going to talk about is the game or the activity that can be taken up with children is shape sorting. In this game, place cutouts or cards of different shapes like circle, triangle, rectangle and square. Some big, some small, some of same color and some of different color. Now point to one shape and allow child to name that shape and find and match the same shape. Let children take their time. Allow them to find out on their own. As a parent and a teacher, your role here is to provide sufficient and stimulating material and environment to the child, your unconditional love and support. So that was the most simplest activity, shape sorting, where the children were supposed to match the same shape. Not different material like fabric of different types, muslin cloth, old towel napkin, satin cloth and sandpaper etc. can be used, and different cutouts can be made using these material. While playing, children will also realize that even though the material used is different, yet they have the same shape. This will help them in sensory training also. Another innovative way to make this matching game more interesting is to give more freedom to children to explore the environment and do shape hunt. They are going to look for an object of same shape. They will point to that or they can bring that object and place it on the shape. We also must remember that just learning names of different shape is not enough for children. They must observe, explore and see relation between different objects. This will also help our children to later learn in learning of their geometry. Also, vocabulary words like side, corner, line, etc. can be introduced. And we as parents and teachers should discuss this with students, the characteristic of each shape, including how many sides it has, how many corners, whether all the sides are straight or curved, whether all the sides are same or not. So the first activity that we have discussed in detail is shape sorting, that is matching the same shape with different yet colorful and stimulating material. After this, the next activity that you can take up to help them understand about the different features of different shapes is to allow them to move their fingers and trace simple shapes. That's the easiest one. Second activity that children enjoy is playing or placing different objects like flowers, petals, coins, beads, blocks or toys along the lines of the different shapes. This type of activity can be taken up indoor or outdoor. This not only keeps them busy while learning, but also it provides them opportunities for fine and gross motor skill development. It is important to remember that the key idea here is to involve our children, allow them to participate and engage them in meaningful learning activities. When our whole body is involved, our mind, our muscles, our heart and our soul, the learning is always better. So you can allow children to walk on different shapes, trace different shapes, and this will help in better spatial orientation. So in this we have discussed three activities: simple tracing, arranging things along the line of different shapes, and walking on different shapes. Now let's talk about some more indoor and outdoor games that you can play with your children. The first one is here to place different shapes, mats or cutouts on the floor. Now you can name a shape and let the child find out that shape and go and stand on it. This can be played with a little bit of variation also. You can also use a dice. On each side of the dice you can paste a picture of a shape. So when the child is going to roll the dice, he is going to look at the shape and he will go to that shape and stand on that shape. He will name that shape also. Another interesting variation of this game can be you can line up objects of different shapes and you can draw four basic shapes, that is circle, triangle, rectangle and square, on the floor with a chalk piece, or you can also use a painter's tape to outline that shape. Now let the child correctly place each object according to the shape in the respective box. One more interesting variation of this game can be making a grid on the floor and placing different shapes in different boxes. Let child count all the similar shapes and tell their number. Same grid can be used for other activities also, like you can give the instruction: when you are standing in a box where there is a circle, you have to jump 2 times. When you are in a box where there is a triangle, you have to clap 2 times. When you are in a box where there is a rectangle, you have to do the twist. Or when you are in a box where there is a square, you can sing a song or a rhyme. Depending upon the interest of the child, you can make necessary changes. I hope the activities that I have discussed today, you are going to find them useful, and this video will help children to enjoy their learning experiences, and more interesting games I am going to bring in another video. Till then, happy learning.